Hi everybody, this is me, Roger Aladdin Daltrey. I'm just doing a continuation of my previous video, the Lou Reed 5-year anniversary tribute, because while I was recording it, it basically stopped because I had a lot of stuff to finish up there. So I was just on this album right here, loaded. Right, and basically I said about Train, so what I'll do is I'll just do a continuation of the video. So with Train I said, it was like saying Big Train by Booker T and the MGs on 1965's Soul Dressing. And it could also, and then with Round the Bend, we could have Up Around the Bend, a song titled by Creedence Clearwater Revival on 1970's Cosmos Factory. And that is definitely one of Creedence's best albums of all time. And then with The Bend, it could be like saying At the Bends, which is an album titled by Radiohead from 1995. Probably my favourite Radiohead album, and probably one of my favourite sophomore 90s albums. Basically, sophomore means second albums. So basically, the other ones for me are Nirvana's Nevermind, What's the Story Morning Glory by Oasis, maybe Pinkerton by Weezer, and then maybe the subtitled, and then maybe the second album by Blur. And then The Bend could be like saying At the Bells, which is also a Lou Reed album from 1979. And yeah, that's just what I want to say about the Train Around the Bend. And then the album finishes with Oh Sweet Nothing, which I think is an excellent song. And with the O on its own there, we can have Oh Boy, which is a song titled by Buddy Holly from the 1950s. And with Sweet, and then maybe with Nothing, we could have maybe something like Nothing Man, a song titled by Bruce Springsteen on 2002's The Rising, which was in the wake of the September 11 attacks. And with Sweet, we could have Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd from 1974's Second Helping. And then with Sweet, we could have Sweet Thing by both Van Morrison on 1968's Astro Weeks, which was performed on Radio Nova as part of the classic album at midnight this week. And because tomorrow night he's playing in the Blues Fest with Robert Plant. And that's why the Robert Plant Principle of Moments was played on Nova on Friday morning. And the other two albums that were played on this week were Deep Purple's Machine Head and the Beatles' Abbey Road. And then Sweet Thing is also a song titled by David Bowie from 1974's Diamond Dogs. So yeah, and then I just think Oh Sweet Nothing is just a brilliant song to finish with, and a great way to end this album. So anyway, this is a great record, this is. So I'll just put that back in this rack there. So then Lou Reed and Sterling Morrison both left the band, and then Doug Yule carried on his own, and then they did the 1973 record Squeeze. And then with Squeeze, could be like saying Squeeze Box, which is a song titled by Aladdin, Homer, Shrek and Wallace from 1975's AHSW by Numbers. And it's a really good song. And it's also, and then with Squeeze, it's the name of a band featuring, I think, was it Jarvis Cocker or Jools Holland? Oh yeah, it was Jools Holland, because Jarvis Cocker was the singer in Pulp. And then Doug Yule brought Squeeze out, and it was a disastrous final album. And also, it features Ian Pace from Deep Purple on the drums. And then, as a result, Lou Reed... but the good thing was, Lou Reed brought out the Berlin record from 1973, and Berlin is also a song titled by Barclay James Harvest from 1978's 12, which celebrated its 40th anniversary this year, just about a month ago. And it's also the same for saying the Berlin Trilogy, which was Low Heroes and Lodger by David Bowie, which 2017 remastered versions came out early on this year, and for next year, in February, they're going to do a 2018 remasters of Let's Dance Tonight and Never Let Me Down, and I'll hopefully get those on CD as well, despite the fact that I have Let's Dance and Tonight in my album collection. And then lucky thing, I can replace them with the newer versions and then own and Never Let Me Down on CD for the first time. And then of course, previously in 1972, Lou Reed had his first two albums out, including Transformer, which again, I still think is best Lou Reed solo album. That and Mistrial, because they're both phenomenal albums. Anyways, so that's it. That's my 5-year anniversary tribute video for Lou Reed. I can't believe it's been 5 years now since Lou Reed has left us. And remember to subscribe to my channel, leave your comment below on what you think of Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground, and I just wanted to, and I'll see you in the forthcoming days for more videos. So, thank you very much, take care, and good night, and bye bye.